The Amazon Echo Dot, otherwise known as Alexa, as a blind person. How do I use it and interact with her? I'll discuss it and demonstrate coming up.
Let me catch one of these things.
Matt, this video is so cool. They're like all around you.
Hey everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to my channel, Blind to Billionaire. The Amazon Echo Dot, otherwise known as Alexa, how do I use it as a blind person? So I'm going to demonstrate and show you exactly how I use it. So the Amazon Echo Dot has been something that I've had around for about 2 years now, and it's been something that has been very, very helpful to me as a person who is blind or visually impaired. So how I use it numerous times a day for various different things. So I'll just demonstrate and just go through some of the things that I do. So for example, it's just this little round device. It's about the size of a hockey puck, and it just sits on just an end table in the living room of our home, and it's just always plugged in, and it's Wi-Fi accessible, or it's Wi-Fi connected to Wi-Fi. So then it's always connected to the internet, and then it's also connected to Corey's phone through the app. So anything that we put on here, like on our to-do lists or on our shopping lists, anything like that, she's able to access that on her phone through the Alexa app. Actually, now that I said her name, she's probably going to talk. So maybe not. So anyway, I'll just show you some of the things that I do. So when I'm around the house, or Corey's around the house, and we are, for example, let's say we're in the kitchen and we're cooking, if we run out of an ingredient or we come across something that we need, we'll say, Alexa, add milk to the shopping list.
Milk added to your shopping list.
So something that simple, just tell her to add it to the shopping list, and she does. So then if I want to recall the shopping list, I can say, Alexa, what is on my shopping list?
You have 9 items on your shopping list. Here are the 5 most recent. Milk, bananas, pickles, and olives. Would you like to hear your last 4 items?
No. So then you could see that I actually had milk on there twice, but still it's not a big deal. So that makes it really easy. There's also a to-do list that we have on here. So again, if it just like the shopping list, all I have to do is just say her name and then tell her to add whatever it is that I want to our to-do list. So it's always on here. There's no need for pen and paper like I used to do, write things down. So now it just makes it really easy because it's all recorded digitally. So I'll just look at the shopping list, or the to-do list. Alexa, what is on my to-do list?
You have 14 items on your to-do list. Here are the 5 most recent. Make really cool YouTube videos, workout, call St. Paul Eye Clinic, wrap gift for Robert Ross, and Tires Tuesday. Would you like to hear the next 5 items?
No.
Okay.
So again, another really cool feature, I can have my shopping list, my to-do list, and again, let's say we are in the kitchen and we need a timer. Again, we can get just any length of timer on here. Alexa, set a 1-minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
So then she'll have the timer right on here. And then in 1 minute from now, she'll sound just a little alarm for me to, to be notified that it's been 1 minute. So I can also set alarms, other notifications. So I could do, Alexa, set an alarm for 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Alarm set for 6 a.m. tomorrow.
So that's also another nice, really nice feature. You've seen me talk about my Amazon Fire 7 tablet, and that has her built into it. So a lot of times what I'll actually do is I'll take that device, set it on the nightstand next to my bed, and I will set a verbal alarm like I just did with her. And then whatever time I want to wake up in the morning, 5:30, 5:15, whatever it is, my alarm will actually go off. And then to make her stop with the alarm, all I have to do is say her name and then say, like turn off alarm or cancel alarm or something like that. So then it'll actually just cancel the alarm. So that's really nice. So it's been 1 minute, my timer is going off, so you can hear it. So then to stop the timer, it's really easy. Once again, Alexa, cancel timer.
I'm not sure what went wrong.
Alexa, stop. I guess the key word is to tell her to stop. Okay, so then that's all I had to do. So there, it was really easy. I didn't need to set a timer on like the microwave or on the stove or like a handheld timer, something like that. I just did all of it through voice. So for someone who's blind or visually impaired, this device is actually very helpful because everything is just voice activated. And like I said, it just sits in the corner of our living room, and then anytime we want to talk to her, we just just talk at a normal volume, and she can hear it just fine. So something else that I use this device for is throughout the day, sometimes I will listen to music through it. So I can just say something like, Alexa, play iHeartRadio.
Getting the last iHeart radio station Courtney listened to, 101.3 KDWB.
So then she just plays the last iHeartRadio radio station that was playing. Alexa, stop. So again, really nice. She also knows a lot of other things too. So if I ever wanted to look up a phone number for like an area or like a local business, something like that, I can just ask her, Alexa, what is the phone number for Home Depot?
The phone number for the Home Depot, located on Annapolis Lane, is 763-509-9590.
So again, really nice. I use that feature quite a bit because I'm on the phone quite a bit. I call a lot of different businesses or people, things like that. And I find it really helpful to just be able to ask for a phone number versus trying to search for it on one of my devices. Because, for anyone who has low vision, it's really difficult to find phone numbers sometimes. So if I can just verbally ask her, what a phone number is, it makes it really helpful. Something else I use this for is I ask her numerous times a day what the time is. And again, all I have to do is just ask the time. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 8:08 p.m.
So it's 8:08 p.m. Alexa, what day is it?
It's Thursday, September 13th.
So it's Thursday, September 13th at 8:08 p.m. So, again, I can also ask for the weather, which I do quite a bit. Alexa, what's the weather?
In Minneapolis, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast calls for more of the same, with a low of 70 degrees.
So again, very nice feature. Another feature, and I'll see if I can get this to work. I don't use it all that often, but if you're ever looking for like the mileage or maybe even directions to get somewhere, she'll do that. I found that feature not that long ago, and so I'll see if I can get it. Alexa, how many miles from here to Home Depot?
The Home Depot is 907 miles from your current location, as the crow flies.
Okay, well, obviously that's not true. She said, 907 miles or something. There's actually Home Depot like 4 miles from here. So clearly we're not talking about the same thing. But anyway, in some cases it works kind of nice, and she does give directions occasionally. A lot of times I'll also use this. So as you know from my other videos, we travel quite a bit. So what I'll do is I'll ask her different forecasts, or like the 7-day forecasts for some of the destinations that we're going to be visiting sometime soon. Actually, Corey is leaving tomorrow for Disney World in Florida. So I could ask what the weather is for Disney. Alexa, what is the weather in Orlando, Florida?
In Orlando, Florida, it's 79 degrees Fahrenheit with rain. Tonight, you can look for just a few clouds in the sky with a low of 77 degrees. So what I'll typically do leading up to a vacation that we have, I'll usually ask for like a 7-day forecast for that destination. And I also like to ask her about the sunrise and sunset times, because I'm always curious, what time the sunrise is, what time the sunset is, because we always like to wake up early and check out the sunrise and sunsets, things like that. It's just interesting information. So she comes in, she's very, very helpful for someone who is low vision or blind, because everything on this device can be accessed and used verbally. So you can just talk to her, and as I demonstrated, you can just do so many different functions with this device.
So let's see, what else do I use this for? I ask just a lot of random questions. So if there's anything that I ever want to know, if I'm not sure about something or I just have a random question about something, you can also just ask her. Sometimes she knows, sometimes she doesn't have a clue at all. So it's just a handy device. You can actually get it on Amazon. This device, it's an Amazon device, but you can buy it on Amazon. It's usually right around like $39.99 or maybe 49 bucks. Sometimes around Christmas, if you buy like 2 of them or 2 or 3 or something, they might even be $29.99. Regardless, they're pretty cheap, anywhere between $30 to $40, maybe $50 at the absolute most. But it's nice to just have one around. For as cheap as they are, they connect to your Wi-Fi and you can use it for so many different functions. So I'll actually put the link down in the description to this device if you are interested in getting one. Otherwise, this is just some of the ways that I use the Amazon Echo, or the Amazon Echo Dot around the house. So anyway, that is just a real quick demonstration of that device. So if you haven't done so already, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. I'm always trying to bring you valuable information and just share with you some of my experiences and some of the tools and techniques that I use to make my life a little bit easier as a person who is blind. So thanks again for watching. Like I said, if you haven't done so, do me a huge favor and subscribe. I'm always trying to do as much as I can to help you out at the same time. Thanks again for watching. I will see you on a future video. Thanks again.